What's going on, everybody? Ed0626 playing some Battlefield 1 for you today. Some War Pigeon gameplay with some old buddies, some people you've seen on the channel before. The Eggman and Hitman26 playing on one of his buddies' accounts. Both their links will be down in the description below. Eggy, I know I haven't seen you in a while. I miss you, buddy. Come back on the game one day. Maybe buy another PlayStation 4 if you sold your other one. But every time I look at these, every time I watch some of these gameplays, I think of all the good times me and my Irish buddies had playing it. It never gets old, man. It really never gets old. Just how good and how many good memories I have with this game. It's actually funny though. Since I stopped playing, or since Battlefield 5 came out over a year ago now, it's been kind of weird, you know. Battlefield 5 was in an awful state for the longest time, probably up until about maybe the last 2 months ago at best, and that's being generous. And even when Battlefield 5 was in an awful state and I still wasn't playing it as much, I still never really went back to Battlefield 1. I mean, I played like a couple of games here and there sporadically throughout the last year, and sometimes I'd even play this game for maybe 4 or 5 hours out of the time when I would play those sporadic games. And it's just, I don't know, man. I love this game so much, yet for some reason I never come back to it. Probably because of how DICE handles older games and how they handle the servers, because it's fucking impossible to find a quality server on Battlefield 5, or Battlefield 1, excuse me. At least in New Jersey. At least in New Jersey, East Coast, it's really hard to find a quality server without, you know, all these stupid rules implemented by the rent-a-server program. Which, personally, people are clamoring for that sort of thing to be in the game. I'm not too much of a fan of it because people are going to implement mechanics and certain rules that don't cater to my play style. It caters only to theirs, like, oh, banning all vehicles, restriction of certain weapons, and certain things. I don't like that shit, you know. There's a lot of that now in Battlefield 1, and sometimes it's the only servers you can find, and it's not fun to play. It's really not fun to play. Battlefield 4 suffers the same issue at times with the 24/7 servers, which are boring as fuck. It's just, as much as I love Battlefield 1, it's just I can't come back to it for that reason, I guess, you know. And even Operations, my favorite, probably the best game mode ever invented in Battlefield 1 for Battlefield 1. It's not populated anymore, man. Grand Operations sucks in Battlefield 5. Like, Grand Operations sucks balls, I think. And Breakthrough is by far what is, to me, Breakthrough is what, you know, Grand Operations should have been. Just the basic bare bones of what it is, but I don't know. But like even game modes like this are fun. War Pigeons is a great fucking game mode. I love this game mode. Here you see me picking up the pigeon, trying to survive, and the enemy team comes behind me. I got a live clip coming up here really quick for you guys. This is the first time I released a pigeon playing War Pigeons. It's pretty funny, and a little banter going back and forth with me and the guys. So I'll be right back after this clip. Hold on.
Have you ever released a pigeon yet, man?
No, I released a pigeon. I think it died. Remember?
No, I mean successfully.
No, not successfully at all yet.
It will happen for you, bro.
Well, I mean that depends if the fucking team actually knows what they're doing. Oh god, they're about to get it. They're about to get it. Got him! Fuck you! I picked up the pigeon. Oh shit.
Hold on, man.
I need help. I don't know where to go.
We'll help you, Matt. We're helping you, bro. We're helping you.
I need help. Thank you so much. You're a fucking savior.
Hold on, man. Stand in the corner. Stand up on that fucking...
I'll stand in this corner. They won't fucking see me. They won't fucking see me. Now we're gonna do it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go.
Let it go.
Yes! Yes! Now let's see if I get any kills with it. Spoiler alert, I didn't get any kills, but moments like that are why I loved Battlefield 1. And even you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, even in my 8-year anniversary montage, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of Battlefield 1 clips. Some of them dating back to almost a year ago. And they were so epic. Like, who could forget? Like, go back and watch it. I'll leave a link somewhere in the description. Go back and watch the montage, just if you have 30 minutes of your time. There's a lot of Battlefield 1 clips in there. Epic Battlefield 1 clips that I still wonder how the fuck that happened. Stuff like the Farquhar triple play that I did, the epic Hell Regal kill streak, even the fucking triple bashing the brains in on Praise D Terror. And that's another thing I didn't mention about Battlefield 1 and why I loved it so much. There were a lot of maps that were good in this game, man. I wasn't a fan of, like, I didn't have a problem with a lot of maps, but some of the maps that were in the game that were so great, even if they were, like, poorly designed. Like, I loved Suez. Sinai wasn't all that terrible. It wasn't my favorite to play because I was so burnt out on it from the beta, because that was the only beta map they got that we had. St. Quentin Scar, easily one of the best maps in this game. Even some of the, oh god, man, even some of the DLC maps that we had. Who could forget the French DLC with, you know, Fort de Vaux, aka the greatest medic map ever created. And Fort de Vaux was such a good fucking map, dude. Even the Russian DLC was filled with bangers, other than Tsaritsyn. Tsaritsyn isn't all that great. What else was there? You know, they had like a what's the word I'm looking for? They had like the naval side of things with turning the tides and shit. Like, there was some naval warfare going on, which was pretty epic. I mean, who would have thought 2 dreadnoughts would duke it out on a massively open water map? That was probably one of the best maps in the game, in my opinion, for vehicles. And finally, you know, the Somme, the Passchendaele, Caporetto, which to me is the worst map of that series of DLC. But really, man, I mean, Battlefield 1 had so many great moments, and I truly love this game. I just wish DICE would do a little bit better job at taking care of it and maybe offering some more servers for this game, man, because it's fun to play. It's a really fun to play game, despite what you feel about it. You know, with all the grenade spam mechanics, the suppression, random bullet deviation. Like, I'm pretty sure that's an equally amount of a problem in other Battlefield games as well. I mean, people have been complaining about suppression since fucking Battlefield 3 practically. But I love this game, dude. Every time I come back and play this game, there's not many times that I, you know, rage out of my mind. I mean, there were games where I did rage out of my mind, but this, you know, it was just fun, man. As you see, we won the game of War Pigeons, and it was just dope, man. I think this was like probably my first time playing War Pigeons in this map. I think I posted another video maybe even a year ago with this game mode, but this is probably after the fact. But anyway, guys, that's all I got to say about Battlefield 1. I mean, I would love if DICE took the time to really try and put some more, you know, DICE servers that aren't edited in any way, shape, or form. And I think this game can still have a great future. You know, people oftentimes say they hate Battlefield 5 so much they've gone back to games like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, just because sometimes Battlefield 5 has a lot of issues and it's not fun to play. And I've said this before. There will never be another AAA title that's focused on World War I like this game. And that's not me, you know, sucking its dick or whatever. That's just a straight up fact. There will never be another game like Battlefield 1. Thank you all for watching this game today, this video. Catch me on all the social media stuff you see in the description. I hope you all have a fantastic day. See you on the next upload. Peace out.